Hello Scorpio, I am Jen with Timeline Tarot. I'm often asked to do readings specifically for singles, and so I thought it would be a great idea to do one for you for the collective Scorpios out there who find themselves to be single. So if you're currently in a relationship or you're dating or you're married, this is not the reading for you. If you're single and you're wondering what's on the horizon for your love life, this is your reading. I will try to use, I will be using 7, possibly 8 different tarot and oracle decks in order to give you as much information as I can regarding your future love life. This will be the next person coming into your life. I will try to give you an idea of who they are, what they look like, what their personality traits are. I'll even go so far into the reading to find out like when you will meet them. Every once in a while we get someone from the past coming in. It's really not. I meditate for quite a period of time before your reading. I really try to hone in on the future. Every now and then a past person creeps in. You know, if that comes up, then I definitely will look into that for you as well. For those of you who don't know the person at all, I will try to tap into various places where you will be meeting them or running into them. And then lastly, I'll also look into, once the relationship begins, what blocks or challenges you may have. And these aren't deal breakers to the relationship. However, it's good for you to know ahead of time what you individually or the two of you collectively, you know, may have to work on in order to have a healthy union together. Really quick, I just want to say, please remember, this is a collective general reading. It's not individual, personalized to you. I'm reading for literally hundreds of thousands of Scorpios throughout the world. It's quite possible that not every message today will resonate with you. I might say your person is a Leo who has 3 children. They might be a Leo. They might not have 3 children. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have to take it how it resonates. I receive a lot of energy when I do these readings. It leaves me very tired afterwards, I'll be quite honest. It really draws a lot out of me. So take the messages as they fit to your story. Don't force things. And that's really it. My hope is that I can hop onto your timeline today and give you some information about your next love romantic partner. So with all that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Scorpio collective, Scorpio singles only. Tapping into the collective for Scorpio singles. What can you tell us about the next person coming? Well, that came out quick. I'm going to take that. I like that. Freedom. It's someone who's single, like single. I like that a lot. They're very casual in nature, very lighthearted. Oof, I like that. This person almost seems to have like a spiritual ascension. So whatever they have gone through, they're healing from. I love that for you. Okay, tapping into the collective Scorpio singles regarding their romantic love life, the next partner that they will meet, that they will find. Please tell us as much as you can about this individual. Tapping into the collective Scorpio singles. What can you tell us? I like the cards coming out. Oh, the soulmate card. That one doesn't come out very often. Love it. Love it. Okay, I love this. So the first card that flipped out was the freedom card, right? This is someone who is free, single, not detached, not hooked up with someone else or hooked on their ex. I like it very, very much. So let me move this out of the way. Sorry. Okay, you have so many cards. Usually like 1, maybe 2 or 3 come out. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of course you do. You're Scorpio, right? So the next card that came out was brunette. Now, you have to remember this is a general reading. So in terms of gender or even energies, please swap them around. If this was an individualized or personalized reading, the message would be way more direct for you because I would just be tapping into your energy. So brunette, this person could have like brown hair, darker hair, very intense dark eyes, maybe dark or olive skin, something like that. So please keep that in mind. That gives you an idea of what they will look like. This person likes to travel. This card is also the honeymoon card. So this relationship really has the potential to go the distance. I don't know what your higher level of commitment is. For some people, it's just living happily ever after together forever and ever. I have an aunt and uncle like that, and they're like going on like 40 years, not married. It works for them. So, excuse me, whatever your higher level of commitment is, that's what's coming to you. This person also likes to travel. They also could work in the travel industry. This is someone who, maybe there's a plane on the card. This could be someone who works in the airline industry. Could be a flight attendant, could be a pilot, a co-pilot, work in baggage claim, something like that. Check in at an airport, maybe even a train station. So keep that in mind. For those of you who travel often, that may be a way how you meet this person. The next card that came out was the soulmate card. This is a great connection. Now, you have to remember there's 3 different kinds of people we meet in our lifetime. We meet soulmates, we, if we're lucky, meet that one twin flame, and everyone else is a karmic. So your one twin flame is your divine counterpart. They mirror you. They give you unconditional divine love, unconditional forgiveness, unconditional freedoms, like you name it, and you do the same for that person. You may or may not meet that person in this lifetime, and if you do, fantastic. If not, it might take you a couple lifetimes to meet them. And in that case, the best way to fill that time for your life journey, or all your lives journeys, right, would be to fill them up with really great soulmates. Soulmates come in all shapes and sizes. They can be parents, children, siblings. And I'm not saying every parent and every child and every sibling is a soulmate. I'm just telling you the form they can take. The boss that gave you your first job when you didn't have a lot of experience or didn't have the education level required, right? Might say bachelor's degree required, but you meet and you go on the interview and the person sees something special in you. They have a soulmate connection to you. They give you the job anyway. Something like that. And lovers. Lots of lovers in your lifetime could be your soulmate. Soulmate connections are mutually beneficial relationships. You pour into them, they pour into you. When and if the relationship ever ends, someone, they pass away, or you move away, you drift apart, life happens. The point of the soulmate connection, though, is, again, I go back to mutually beneficial to both parties. When the relationship ends, there is fondness about that relationship and that person. There is great, sweet, beautiful nostalgia when you think of that person and the time you had with them, whether they were in your life 1 year, 10 years, or 80 years. That's a soulmate. If the person you meet is not a soulmate and not a twin flame, they're a karmic. Now, a karmic could be a karmic to you and could be my soulmate, let's say, right? Or my twin flame. But to you, they're a karmic. So karmics are individuals who are put on our path to teach us a lesson. And I'm at a stage in my life now when I meet someone, I try to size them up fairly quickly, not within 30 seconds, but within a short amount of time. And I basically put them in one of those 3 categories. I go, well, you're not my twin flame, right? I met him already. You're not a soulmate. There's too many red flags. There's no red flags in a soulmate connection. There's no lying, cheating, betraying. They're not a dumpster fire on wheels rolling down the street in a hurricane. Like, that's not a soulmate at all. Those are karmics. So once I realize someone is a karmic, the first thing I think to myself is, what are you here to teach me? Boundaries, how to be my own advocate, how to become financially self-sufficient. Like, why are you in my life? To teach me kindness, teach me compassion, teach me patience. Karmics are put on our path to teach us lessons. When we learn that lesson, we don't have to learn that lesson again. We're on to the next lesson, whatever that is. And it's all to help us elevate and become a better person, a more divine person. And once we go through all those lessons and we learn those lessons, that's when twin flame union happens, because hopefully your twin did that same thing, regardless of how many lifetimes it took them, and then the 2 of you are paired up and come together forever and ever and ever. That's how it works. So this person is a soulmate, whether they're in your life, like I said, 1 year, 10 years, 80 years. This is a beautiful, mutually beneficial, non-toxic relationship. I mean, this is great. Really, really great for you. The next card that came out is home. I like that. This person has their own property, their own real estate, townhouse, condo, apartment. They might own I shouldn't say apartment, sorry, home. What I wanted to say was they could own like investment properties, like maybe an apartment building, or they own land. I like this. This is someone who's established already in their life, even if they're 20 to 30 years old. They could be saving money for their home. Like, this is someone who is solid. They either have their home, they're working on their home, they're career focused. They also, if they're not in the travel industry, could very well be in the home real estate industry or tied to that, like a mortgage broker or a realtor, something like that, right? Insurance agent. You have to think of those things. Home inspector. So you have a couple different opportunities here to meet the soulmate. The other card that came out is past life. I told you, when you meet them, it's mutually beneficial. There's a lightheartedness between the two of you, very carefree feeling, lots of deja vu going on between the two of you, like you know this person, they know you, you feel very comfortable around them, like there's some sort of past love or you've known them in a past life. Just a beautiful connection. Oh, I just said past love. Yeah, this is someone that you've known. Now, remember I said in the beginning of the reading, for some of you, ghosts from the past could be coming back. This could be someone you were in a relationship six months ago, a year ago, 6 years ago, and they're coming back around. We'll see what tarot and the other cards have to tell us here. But if it's not a past love from this life, it's a past love from another life. That explains that whole deja vu, very comfortable feeling. And past love from another life, they could have been your best friend in another life. And this time around, the two of you get the chance to be romantic partners. That's how it works. That's why they feel familiar to you. I love this reading already. I mean, I could just call it quits right now and say, you know, sending you love and light and send you on your way, but I won't do that. Let's delve into who this person is now. The Who deck will give us an idea of possibly years they were born, zodiac signs, you know, if they are a soulmate, the soulmate card may pop up again. I love that it came out of that deck. It does not come out very often, that deck. Sometimes it's on the bottom of the deck for my readings, and it's like 2, 3, you know, cards under. But this came like flying out for you. So, tapping into the collective Scorpio singles, when will they be meeting this carefree soulmate past life person? I love this reading already. When will they, or who is this person? I'm sorry, I should have set my intention. It is a new connection. I like that. I'm going to start your deck over here because I did not set the intention correctly, but I will keep that new connection. Yeah, you might be meeting this person. Now, don't book a trip to Cabo or something just to meet this person. But those of you who may be traveling, you know, you could be traveling an hour away to go to an art exhibit. That's still traveling, right? It's not in your backyard. It's not next door. It's not the cafe down the street. So this is a new person you meet. Even if they feel like a past love. This may not be someone from this lifetime, but let's see what else comes out. Tapping into the collective for Scorpio singles. Who is this magical, lighthearted soulmate that they will be meeting? Who is this person? Who is this person? Who is this person? Coming in as a partner or companion. Yeah, this person's serious. I felt it. I felt the energy right away. Thank you. Okay. Distant. Could live a little bit at a distance. Maybe that's why travel may be involved in this relationship until one of you decides to move near the other. This is definitely like a lifelong connection coming in for you. I feel it. I just feel it. So you have a couple of different choices here. Oh, very nice who this person can be. They're coming in as a partner or companion. Long term. This isn't someone coming in as a friend. They're not a flake. It's not a fleeting relationship. This can really go the distance for you, Scorpio. Amazing. This person could be a Pisces. Now remember, hundreds of thousands of you, right? I'm trying to tap into your energy. So for some of you, this person is a Pisces, meaning they're born between February 19th and like March 20th. For others of you, this person is a Taurus, born between April 20th and I believe it's May 20th. Remember I said they're very solid. It's a very solid person. Very solid, grounded energy here. I like that. And I think when I was talking about the home card, I said to you, like, this person's maybe like even career focused. Earth energies, no offense to the others, but Taurus, Virgo, Scorpios tend to be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns tend to be a little bit more career focused than the rest of us. I'm an air sign. I can admit that. For those of you that like Chinese zodiac or Chinese astrology, this is the years that they were born. So the individual could be born in the year of the goat or the year of the monkey. Okay. Mine was, my honey's born in the year of the monkey. So I like the monkey year. But the year of the goat, these years would be 1943, 1955, 1967, 1979, 1991, and 2003. Also, 2015 is on the card, but I don't think you're going to be dating anyone from 2015 right now. Maybe in the future, not right now. The year of the monkey, 1944, 1956, 1968, 1980, 1992, 2004, and again 2016, but maybe that's a future soulmate, not right now. Love these cards for you. Okay, let's dig a little bit now. Who is this person? Divine, what can you tell the collective Scorpio singles about this individual? What have they gone through? What are they dealing with? They're definitely coming single. I mean, they are, if they're not single in this very moment as I'm doing the reading, because, you know, maybe the one deck will say you meet them in September, let's say, or October, something like that. But they're in the process, like they will be completely free and single when you meet them. When you meet them. I like that. Tapping into the collective Scorpio singles, please. What can you tell us about this person? I'll take the first 3 cards from the top of the deck, unless you want to give me any flyaways. Sometimes they do. What can you tell us about this person? We'll do one more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Ace of Wands. They want a passionate new beginning, and they will have this passionate new beginning with you. The Ace of Wands is also the phallic symbol of tarot. Those of you who don't know what that is, do a quick Google search. This is lots of passionate exercises. This is a creative, remember I said lighthearted, passionate, sexy, powerful new beginning. That's what this person wants. This and I mean, it's great potential. 10 of Pentacles. For those of you that will be linking up with a earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, remember that Taurus came out and I said to you, this person has money. Not that they have money. That's not why you should be with someone. But they're well established. They work hard. They've achieved the 10 of Pentacles. That takes like 10 plus years at a job, or someone who is work, because Pentacles are years. So this is someone who like puts a lot of investment into the things they do. Probably into relationships as well. Like this is, I told you, earth energy, someone who's in it for the long haul. They're stable. They're very grateful for what they have. Their ground is not a cocky person. They're self-sufficient. And with the 10 of Pentacles, they have enough to care for you also. That's not why you should be with someone, but when my marriage ended, I'll tell you a really quick story. Of course, I went through therapy, as most people should do in order to heal. My therapist had asked me, what do you think the problem was in your marriage? And this was like so early on in my sessions. I was nowhere near healed, right? And I said to her, 50-50. I expected 50-50. And then like a month or two into, she asked me that same question again. I gave her the same answer, right? I expected 50-50. And she ended up saying to me, the best relationships, long-term marriage, whatever, even friendships, they're not 50-50. She was like, Jay, they're not 50-50. And I was like, they're not? And she said, no, most relationships fail because you expect it to be 50-50. And when they aren't, you kind of, you know, after a consistent time of no 50-50, you get up and leave, right? There are days in a relationship where it's 70-30, she said, or it's 90-10. And sometimes you're on the low end of that, and sometimes you're on the high end. The point is that you're always at 100. Even if one has to give a little more on a Monday and someone else then has to give a little more on a Wednesday. That's the balancing act. Keep it at 100. So I love that. I don't know where I'm going with this. I felt the need to share it. Oh, about the money thing. Again, I'm not saying this person is like your free ticket to ride and they're a multimillionaire. It's not Jeff Bezos. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this person has enough to take care of themselves and you, even if you are a very self-sufficient, independent person, which I'm sure you are, and if not, you're aspiring to be. Most of us aspire to be that. But on your hard days, when you're 70-30 and you're the 30, this person has the balance. And that's really nice to see. What else can you tell us about this person? Past life, 6 of Cups. This is someone you've known from a past life. For some of you, very, very small percentage, you've known them from this life. It could be a childhood friend. Could be a new connection because you never dated them. But you could go to a college reunion, high school reunion, bump into this person. You know, like meet up with them again. That kind of feeling. If not, it's someone that's going to feel very comfortable to you, like you've known them forever. I love this. This is fantastic. Really, really fantastic. And my cards are in the upright and the reverse. I do read reversals. There are reversals in here. Very nice energy already. Okay, Divine. Tapping into the Scorpio Singles Collective again. What else can you tell us about this new person coming into their life? What else can you tell us about this person? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Seven of Cups. I like the Seven of Cups for this. It doesn't mean the person's a player. It means that someone is wishful thinking. It means that they have imagination. Could they live a little bit in fantasy land? Yeah. If you were 10 Pentacles, you probably would too, right? You know, maybe this person will be a little wishful thinking when it comes to you. Let's see what else comes out. Three of Swords. This person is dealing... they've been very hurt before. Either they were rejected, they were cheated on, they could have cheated on someone else. I'm going to be honest with you. Maybe they've evolved. I don't believe in that thing of once a cheater, always a cheater. No, that's like saying, you know, once you stick bubble gum under the table in, you know, 8th grade, you're always going to, the rest of your life, are you going to really spend the rest of your life sticking bubble gum under tables? I'm not equating cheating to that. I'm not. I'm just saying that we evolve as people and as human beings, and some people evolve better. If this person did anything like that, that's not what I'm seeing in their energy. It's not what I'm feeling in their energy. It's not what the cards are saying here. So whatever their last separation was, there's still some healing that they need to do. They may have to forgive themselves. They may have to silently even forgive their past partner. That is part of the healing process, especially if that other person had choices and they had cheated on them or something like that. There's still some kind of healing here that has to take place. So just know that going into this relationship. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups in this reverse is a great card. Again, for me, it resonates that this is a single person. This is, remember when I said they're freedom, they're single. So the 8 of Cups, I have 53 different tarot and oracle decks. In some of them, the 8 of Cups denotes like the person wants to go back to their love life. I'm going to read this 2 different ways. If this is someone you were with, very small percentage, I'm going to say like 5% of you were with, you separated, it's been a long time. Could be 10 years with that 10 of Pentacles card. Could be a long time since you were with them. Not for all, but for some of you, that person's coming back around to you. But for the overwhelming majority of you, I'm going to read this card the way it is meant in this deck. And in this deck, this card is read as someone aimlessly drifting, looking for their 9 of 10 of Cups, and it's singular. It's a singular card. They're not going back to anyone. This one feels a little hopeless. This person feels a little hopeless in this card. Like, gee, I really wish I could find my person. Like, I really want a long-term relationship. And that's why I like this person. This person is not a player. May have been with a player, not a player now. Like that very much. But they sure do like to use that wand, or use a wand. So definitely someone looking for a long-term commitment. This person could be on the dating scene with that 7 of Cups card, also like dating apps, something like that. Does not mean they're a player. Does not mean they're a player. What else can you tell us? Tapping into the collective, Scorpio singles only. What else can you tell us about the next person they will be in a romantic relationship with? What can you tell us? All right, one more shuffle, please, and thank you. Fantastic reading so far. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. This person could have a little debt. Now, if they were previously married, and I have no indication of that, but maybe they were, they might have to pay child support, alimony. They may have racked up some debt, trying to start their life over. Debt could also mean that they have bills, right? Who doesn't have bills? But this person could have like a really expensive mortgage on their home or their residence, something like that. I'm not taking the 6 of Pentacles in this deck as breadcrumbing or having, you know, multiple people. That's not the energy I read off of that card at all. Not for this reading. 3 of Wands. This person looks into the future. Remember I said if they're not single like today as I'm doing the reading, they will be single in the future. Like when you meet them, this person's ready to go. This person's preparing for that. So if they're currently in separation, that's okay. By the time you meet them, they will be. This person's very, very future focused. So if they're not single today, as of the minute of this reading or the minute of you watching it, they will be when you meet them. Very future focused. If this person owns a business or they're an entrepreneur or something like that, they could be expanding their vision in the future, like for their business. This could be someone who's now getting their realtor license. Remember, we saw that home card that has to do with real estate. Again, very grounded, future focused energy. I like it very much. I like the Page of Cups in this because the Page of Cups, remember I said that it would be casual and lighthearted. The Page of Cups in the reverse in this deck is puppy love, emotional immaturity, but in a cute way, right? This is someone you snuggle with. This is someone who's a little clingy, not crazy clingy, right? Not stalker clingy, but that cutesy holding hands. Think back to a relationship where you had like real puppy love with that person. That's what this is. I like it. Someone who's future focused, very emotionally grounded, getting over from some heartbreak of the past. You know, aren't we all? Roaming aimlessly, kind of looking for their next person, maybe on some dating sites. You probably are too. That's not a bad thing. Person works hard, they're sexual, and they will feel to you like you've known them for this lifetime or multiple lifetimes. I love it. Let's see. Anything else, Divine? Don't ruin this. Please don't ruin this. It's such a great reading so far. Tapping into the collective Scorpio singles. Tapping into their energy. One last pull here. What else do you have for this person that Scorpio needs to know about? Please don't ruin it. Please don't ruin it. It's such a great reading. And we're going to do one more shuffle here. Oh, that came out. Please and thank you. I said this person's solid. They're solid. When they make their offer to you, this is someone who wants to plant a pentacle with you to grow or add to the pentacles they already have. So you guys can have like ultimate abundance. They are looking at their next relationship, which will be you, as a, I want to say like an investment, but not like you're something that they own, not like property, but they want to invest in the relationship. And this person is manifesting it. Remember I said they're kind of roaming around, aimlessly right now, looking for their partner, looking for the one, right? That's why we go on dating sites. We're looking for the one. They're looking for the one also. Someone that they can see future prosperity with. Holy solid. Strength in reverse, feeling a little self-doubt, maybe not feeling good enough. We don't know what this ex said to them, how they put them down, how they affected their insecurities. But I do like that the person is working on healing. The Three of Swords, it's a process of healing. Might be a painful ending. We've all gone through them. Hopefully we never have to go through them again. So I do see the person trying to get the strength, but they're feeling weak, like emotionally weak. And we've all been there. Page of Wands, more fiery energy. This person wants freedom. I told you they were a free spirit. That goes back to that first card that fell out. This person's exploring their future. They're sexual. They might want to travel with that Page of Wands, with the Discovery card. Very enthusiastic. I freaking love it. I love it, love it, love it. Let's see, when will you meet them? Tapping into the collective Scorpio singles regarding this wonderful, I mean, really wonderful soulmate, past life connection that they will be encountering as their next romantic partner. When? What can you tell them about when they will meet this person? When will they meet this person? What can you tell us, please? Thank you. July. Told you, they might not be totally single in this moment. They will be when you meet them. July. Stop trying to control the timing. I love when that one comes out. Next month. Next month is May. So in the coming weeks, which would be next month, which would be May, we have June and July. Yeah, this is soon. This is like summer love, early summer love. This person is either getting out of something like right now in this moment, or they're single already. But regardless, whether you meet them in a couple of weeks, which would be May, for some of you it will be June and July. But this is summer love. Yeah, exactly. Stop trying to control the timing. This is all being done in divine timing. If this person is with someone else, or maybe setting up a new job or moving into a new place, they need the time to do that so they can become more prepared and be more solid for when they meet you. You don't want a karmic. You don't, if it takes a couple of months, work on yourself in that time. Work on your own pentacles. Learn a new trade. Clean up your house because you're going to have a house guest soon. I'm not saying the person's moving in with you right away, but you're going to be entertaining them in your home. Clean up your house, reorganize stuff, do some spring cleaning, enjoy the weather. You have a very hot, new, passionate, stable partner coming in to spend the summer with, and hopefully even the rest of your life. I love this. This is my secondary timing deck. Sometimes I get a lot of these cards that fly out from this little deck that'll be like, stop controlling timing. You're not meant to know. You know, it's like over and over again, like, no, 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 no. And that's when I turn to my second timing deck. But we got all the answers we need here, so I'm not going to use it. For some of you, I like this in September. I think I said that early on. I said you might meet them September, October. Yeah, April. Exactly. April. Which here says in the coming weeks. And we're like in what? The first week of April now. So hang in there, single Scorpios. They're on their way to you. Now, when I do this reading for an individual, I only draw one of these cards. But since it's a collective, I'm going to draw three. This is not a guarantee where you're going to meet the person or where they live. Remember, collective reading. You have to take from this what resonates here. Also, I want to say with that Page of Cups there and the Page of Wands, this person could be slightly younger than you, or they may have children, 1 or 2 children from a previous relationship. Just keep that in mind. That just came to me now, looking at the pages, and also that 6 of Cups card, because there's a child on that card, or 2 children actually. They could have 1 or 2 children. Just keep that in mind. Okay, so this card deck will give us an idea of where you'll be meeting the person. Again, will only apply for some of you, or where the person lives. Tapping into the collective Scorpio singles regarding this beautiful new romantic love partner headed their way. Where will they be meeting this person, or where does this person live? Any signs that you can give us, any information, please. And we're going to do one more shuffle here. Please and thank you. By far the best reading I've done on this week. Absolutely. For some of you, garden. Who else did this come up for? Geez, maybe Libra. I'll go back in the video and find it, and then I'm going to post it to, I'll post it to this. I'll pin it to the top of the comments. Yeah, someone else had this, like gardener, landscaping. I don't know if some of you are into flowers, like there are like floral conventions, something like that. Something to do with gardening. I don't know. Maybe you go to, maybe that home card means like you're going to Home Depot. You know, I don't know. I don't get paid for Home Depot. I prefer Lowe's actually, but maybe it's something like that where it's springtime, right? Early summer. Maybe you're out buying this stuff for your home. Maybe you have to travel to a place to buy stuff for your garden, for your landscaping. And that's how you meet this person. For others of you, crossroads. So this, I always take this as a travel card, which is amazing because that's what we got here. So some of you going on vacation, if you already have it planned, please don't start booking trips to Hawaii thinking you're going to meet this person. But someplace where you travel to for enjoyment, for a little escapism, which is natural and healthy, or like a vacation, that's where you're meeting this person. The photo, the picture in this card, the photo in this card shows more like of an urban crossway. So some of you may be planning like take a trip to the city or Chicago, New York City, something like that. Could be where you have like a lot of divergent roads or crossways or sidewalks, something like that, intersecting. You could meet the person there, like maybe at a cafe on the corner of like some crosswalk, something like that. And then concert. Those of you going to a concert, some type of live performance. I even took this once as meaning like a music store. So those of you who play like instruments, maybe you're buying a new Fender or something like that. That's something to do with music is where some of you will meet this person also. So please keep that in mind. Now, once you get into the relationship, as wonderful as this person is, and I do believe this is a really, for some of you, this is just a wonderful person coming into your life. I wish this was everyone's timeline. It's not. We're all on different timelines. But if this is your timeline, it's fabulous. It really, really is. But all relationships have blocks and challenges, regardless of how wonderful your partner is. So with that said, let's see what blocks or challenges you may have. Again, these are not deal breakers. I never look at them this way. This is what you're going to get a little insight, right? You're going to enter a relationship knowing this, that other person isn't. So share this with them when once you're comfortable in the relationship, of course, and then work together to solve them. This is a really beautiful connection coming in. So take this as a little guidance and advice on what you can say, you know, what you can do to save the relationship and make sure it's really healthy and thriving for many, many years to come. Tapping into the collective for Scorpio singles, meeting this wonderful divine partner coming into their life. What blocks or challenges could their relationship have? Blocks and challenges. Possible blocks and challenges, please. That one wanted to come out. I'm going to take it. Okay. Anything else? Thank you. Remember I said home, moving? This person could be moving. That might be why you have a delay of like a couple weeks. For some of you, June, July, something like that. I like it. Very good reading. Good reading. First card, caution. So find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. I like this as a challenge. You should, and I don't want to say be stinky, but you should look into the person, right? Don't just take my word for it that they're this amazing person. You have to do your homework. We should do that with all people that we meet, even if they're just friends, right? We're meeting someone for the first time. So do a little homework. Get to know them. That's another way that I take this. Like really get to know them and allow them to get to know you, right? So find out more information for me also means share information. Moving. Yeah, this person definitely could be changing residence or even changing their job at this time. There's a life cycle here going on for this person, and that's why it might take them a couple of weeks or even up until July, June or July for some of you to meet them. Yeah, this person, there's someone else. For those of you where they're leaving someone else, it's what they're doing right now. Again, all part of the divine process. And then remember I said that they might have some debt, maybe because they're buying this new home, or they might have an ex they owe alimony or child support to. There's potentially up to 2 kids in this connection. I take the gambling card always as meaning finances, that the person has debt. I don't really take there's nothing toxic here about this person. There really isn't. I'm not saying they're perfect, but there's really nothing. If their energy was toxic, I've done readings where the energy is toxic, and there's every terrible card in tarot comes up to like the red flags from the divine. This person has just some issues with finances, could be a little tight in the beginning, but again, this is a solid hard worker, and yeah, moving on. Whatever their past relationship was, they're moving on. This person is free and single and ready to mingle by the time you meet them. I'm going to stop the reading right there because it's so absolutely perfect. I don't want to ruin it for you. For those of you that this is your reading or becomes your reading, or if some part of this resonates with you, you might have met this person last week and you already know, like, this is the one. Maybe this was the confirmation you needed to let you know that, yes, come June, July, this relationship is really taken off. Whatever the case is, if you liked it, if it was just fun for you or resonated in some way, please give me a thumbs up. I've loved tarot for many, many years. I've always felt a connection to the divine. I've worked on my own healing. I've worked on my own spirituality a lot. And I wanted to share my readings with all of you for free. A friend of mine encouraged me to create the YouTube channel, and I finally did it. So if you could please subscribe to the channel, that helps. When you subscribe to a tarot channel, basically, excuse me, what you're doing is exchanging energy with me. And I'm exchanging energy with you. It is an energy exchange. You can do internet searches on this, and there's lots of credible stories that explain how that works. But it's an energy exchange. And so even if you're watching this like post-production, we're still exchanging energy. Once you subscribe to the channel, now what you're doing is incorporating your particular energy into mine, which helps me to hone in and focus more on you. So as you subscribe or hit those thumbs up on future videos, you'll notice as we progress, a lot of the readings will resonate more and more with you. And that's because more and more of your energy becomes part of the collective. I've done that with other readers. I follow several readers. And in the beginning, it was kind of like, eh. And then I noticed like 3, 4, 5 months in, oh my God, I feel like I'm getting a personal reading for free, like every morning at 8 a.m. when I check in to watch their videos. So that's kind of how that process works. So if you can subscribe to the channel and help me build this collective community, I would really appreciate it. And again, it'll just help me be able to provide you with better messages and readings, ones that have more meaning or deeper meaning for you and to you in the future. So I'm going to stop babbling now. Please like, please subscribe. And until I read for you again, Scorpio, good luck. Sending you lots of light, love, and happiness. And of course, peace.